Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. We are working to make our Sun series more interesting, interactive and easy to understand. And this video will be a valuable resource not only for students but for teachers and parents as well, and will help you to understand the concepts more easily. So as you know, the book which we are doing is the English book for grade 3. Let's see the competencies according to the curriculum. Oral communication skills, listening and speaking, reading and critical thinking skills, vocabulary and grammar, and writing skills. And the breakup of competencies with respect to this book is oral communication skills, listening and speaking, reading and critical thinking skills, aspects of language, and writing skills. So here we have Unit 12 of this book. And the name of this unit is My First Letter. And with this unit, we are going to look at 18 different SLOs. So the concepts breakup with respect to these competencies include oral communication skills, 2 concepts, reading and critical thinking skills, 2 concepts, aspects of language, 6 concepts, and writing, 1 concept. In reading and critical thinking skills, we are going to look at some question answers and timetable. So listen to the reading of this chapter very carefully.
My name is Hira. I stayed in Islamabad with my family 3 months ago. My father is a civil engineer. Because of his job, we have to move from one city to another. Now he is posted in Lahore. Amara became my best friend during our stay in Islamabad. She asked me to write to her from Lahore. Today, I am writing my first letter to my friend. Practice the rest with the same intonation patterns with your teacher.
I hope you have liked the unit. It is about a girl who is writing her first letter. Yes, it is important to write letters to share your feelings in the message. Let's see some questions related to this unit. What was the reason for writing the letter? What was the reason behind that? Does Hira like her new school? Refer back to the unit and find out the answer. What does Hira say about Lahore? How Hira described Lahore? So, personal response questions are those questions in which we provide our own opinion about the text. So, here are some questions with a different nature, and you are going to tell the personal choice, okay, about how you feel about a particular thing. Let's see what questions are there. Have you ever written a letter? Share your experience. Have you ever written a letter to somebody? What was the experience? Then, do you like to write a letter to your friends? So, do you like writing letters to your friends? As you know that these days we have so many gadgets and we can easily send messages on internet, but it is good to write letters to your friends as well. In oral communication, dear kids, we are going to look at some statements and questions and expressing joy. Oral communication, phonics practice. Here we are going to look at a new thing today, intonation. Intonation is how we say things rather than what we say. It describes how the voice rises and falls in speech. The voice falls in a statement and rises in question. So the voice rises, it means we have changed the intonation, and if the voice falls, it means we have changed our tone. So it is written, the voice falls in a statement and rises in a question. Whenever we are questioning someone, we rise the intonation of our speech. And when we are telling just a simple statement, we say in a low pitch voice or low tone, and then there is a fall in intonation. Intonation means how we say certain statements. Let's see some examples to make it more clear. Write the given sentences by using rising and following intonation. You are supposed to look at the arrows very carefully. Rising tone. Was it beautiful? Is this your book? Are you happy? You can notice that all these are questions, and I have questioned in rising intonation. Let's see some statements with following intonation. I am writing a diary. She is sad today. Hooray! We have won the match. So this is falling intonation. So there are two types of intonation. You have to keep in mind rising intonation and falling intonation. Here we have a dialogue going on between Hira and her mom. Listen to the dialogue very carefully.
Mum, I have good news.
What is it, dear?
My English teacher told me that I did very well in the last test.
Oh, that is great. I am proud of you.
Would you give me a present?
Yes, my dear daughter.
What is it, Mum?
I will give you a picture puzzle.
I love to solve picture puzzles. Thank you, Mum.
That is all about today's dialogue. Let's move further. In aspects of language, we are going to look at some word meanings, spellings, dictation, present continuous tense, joining words, and verb questions with apostrophe. Here we have some words. Airy. Airy means open spaces through which air can move freely. Extremely. Extremely means to a very high degree. If I say it is extremely hot, then regards. Regards means greetings. The next thing is words and their spelling. Read aloud and spell the words below. Write them in your notebook. So there are some words, you are going to spell them and you are going to write them in your notebook. Weather, engineer, library, breeze, traffic, and lovely. The second part is dictation, and dictation is all about learning and then writing the words on your own. So read and learn the given words for dictation. Settled, extremely, Lahore, activities, greenery, and favorite. You are supposed to learn these words for dictation. The next part is present continuous tense. Read the given structure of present continuous tense. In affirmative, we have subject, then is, am, and are with ing form of verb plus the object. The second one is negative, subject, is, am, are with not, ing form of verb and object. And the last one is interrogative, is, am, are plus subject plus ing form of verb and the object. Interrogative is the question statement. So the key to learn is the present continuous tense is used to talk about an action that is happening now. Anything which is happening in present. So we are talking about that action. Read the given sentences in the present continuous tense. I am going to the school. I am not going to the school. Am I going to the school? So these three sentences are covering the three types which we have learned: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. All these sentences have present continuous tense with ing form of the verb. The next thing is joining words. Joining words join words, phrases, and sentences. Examples are and, or, but, and because. They are joining words. Read the given uses of joining words. So where we use and is used to join or add words. Or is used for alternatives like mango or banana, orange or red, and so on when you give options. But is used for contrasts when we are talking about two things and you are contrasting the two things. Because is used for giving reasons. When you are giving reasons for something, I am taking rest because I am tired. So I have given reason. Here we have join the following sentences using the given joining words. Here we have or, but, and because. You are just going to fix them in the blanks. I like to eat pizza dash pasta. I can't sleep dash off the noise. Do you want to go to the market dash the mall? Today the weather is cold dash sunny. So you are required to use these joining words in the blanks given below. Here we have work questions. As we have studied earlier that there are some words which are specifically question words. So read the given uses of were questions. Were words. Who is there at the door? Where. Where is used to refer to a place or a location. Where is your English book? When is used to refer to a time or occasion. When will the lecture start? What. What is used to ask for specific information about something. What is your date of birth? Then why is used to find a reason. Why is she weeping? Which is used for a choice. Which story do you like? Whose is used to ask about possession. Whose shoes are these? So here we have seen all the were words and we have seen in what sense we use them. Apostrophe. An apostrophe is used to indicate possession. Whenever we are telling that whose thing is something, we use apostrophe with that. The watch of father, father's watch. After apostrophe, we add an S. The watch of father, father's watch. The book of Hassan, Hassan's book. The dictionary of Memuna, Memuna's dictionary. So we add apostrophe and S to tell the possession of all these things. In writing, we are going to look how to write an invitation and short note writing. Here, guided writing, read the invitation given below. What do you mean by invitation? Whenever you invite somebody to an event. So there is an example. The date is written. It is written, Dear Sarah, hope you are fine. I have planned a get-together for group study on this Sunday at my home. We will study hard and help each other. I will wait for you. Hope to see you. Say my regards to your family. Yours sincerely, Anam. So Anam is inviting Sarah at her home for group study. So here is a little invitation and that is how an invitation is being written. Now it is your turn to write a short note to your cousin inviting him or her to attend a birthday party at your home. Don't forget to write the basic components like a date, the greetings at the end, the name of the sender and receiver. All these things must be added in your invitation and you are supposed to write an invitation to invite your cousin to your birthday party. So dear kids, that is all about this unit. We are going to meet again with another unit and another set of concepts. Till then, take a good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.